Even though we're usually winter snowbirds, we'll be storing our RV in a northern climate for a couple of months this year while we're traveling by air. An important part of winterizing the RV is protecting the plumbing from freezing. We could pump the system full of antifreeze, but instead, we prefer to use compressed air to blow the water out of the lines. This method still requires a couple of gallons of RV antifreeze, the non-toxic type designed for potable water systems. Many people use the built-in compressor on their diesel motorhome or a portable unit, but any compressor that uses a tank can blow oil or other contaminants into the freshwater system. If you saw our recent video about filling RV tires, you probably figured out that we're about to love our Viair compressor even more now that we have yet another great use for it. Not only is it tankless, but it has a built-in air filter to prevent debris from entering the system. The kit even includes extra replacement filters. No matter what type of compressor you use, you'll need a device called a blowout plug to connect it to your water system. To prevent excess pressure from rupturing your plumbing, you can attach a standard water pressure regulator in line with the plug. Because we use our compressor for other tasks that require variable pressure, we use an adjustable regulator with a male quick connect attached to one side and a female on the other side. We simply attach the blowout plug and connect the whole assembly to the compressor's air gun. We then set the regulator all the way down to about 50 psi to protect our plumbing from being exposed to more pressure than it's designed to handle. Because our adjustable regulator bleeds air off as it does its job, we put it in line after the gun and trigger. This prevents the compressor from running continuously, trying to reach 150 psi when the regulator we've added won't let it. Our Viair is great for airing up our high-pressure tires, but it's not designed to be left running for extended periods of time, although Viair does make models that are. Now we're ready to winterize our plumbing. Your system may be different than ours, so you may have to adjust the procedure somewhat for your RV. The night before, we'll open the freshwater tank low point drain and shut off the propane and electricity to the water heater. The next morning, we start winterizing by dumping, flushing, and emptying the black and gray tanks, following the steps in our videos on that topic. We'll leave the gray valve open when we're done. Disconnect the water supply and turn off the water pump. Open the pressure relief valve on the water heater and remove the drain plug or anode rod. The reason we turned it off last night was to avoid being scalded by hot water. Using a tank rinsing wand, flush the water heater to remove loose scale and sediment. If you want to do a thorough vinegar cleaning of the tank, we'll put links to both of our tank rinsing videos down below in the description. For RVs with freshwater connections like this one, you'll attach your blowout plug directly to it. But our RV has a hose reel, with the hose permanently attached. So we'll connect the blowout plug to the end of the hose instead. Connect your compressor to power and turn it on. Ours airs up to 150 psi and then goes into its quiet standby mode. Close the pressure relief valve and pull the trigger. Because we have a built-in water hose, it will take a little time to blow all the water out since the entire length of the hose needs to clear. Blowing every drop of water out of the heater isn't needed. What's important is emptying the water lines leading into it. Pull the trigger 1 or 2 additional times until there's only a trickle of water coming out. If you have a Suburban brand water heater, you'll have an anode rod. Depending on its condition, now might be a good time to replace it with a new one. Reinstall your drain plug or your anode rod with a fresh wrap of Teflon plumber's tape on the threads and tighten it into place. Turn the water heater bypass valves, putting them into bypass mode. Your controls may be mounted behind the water heater, accessed through your basement or a removable panel inside the RV. If you have a whole house water filter, unscrew the housing, discard the filter, empty the water out, and reinstall it without a filter. Open the hot and cold low point drains, then turn on every faucet in the RV set to warm. If you have a water filter at the sink or ice maker, turn the bypass valves, then remove and discard the filters. Instead of a bypass, some RVs may have a short section of tubing that you can install in place of the filter. Once water has stopped running out of the low point drains, close the valves and turn off all interior faucets. Opening one faucet at a time, turn it on warm to open both the hot and cold water lines and blow compressed air through the system 1 or 2 times until the water clears out. If you don't have a helper inside to let you know when the water clears, a couple of 15-second blasts, or about 30 seconds total, should be plenty. You can also open the hot and cold sides separately. Either way works fine. Close the first faucet, open another one, again set to warm, and repeat the process. One at a time, do the same thing for every faucet. And don't forget the kitchen sprayer and a drinking water dispenser, the shower, the toilet, and any toilet sprayer. For an ice maker, follow your manufacturer's instructions for draining it. You may need to access it from the panel on the outside of your RV. On ours, we simply push a button that triggers an ice-making cycle while blowing compressed air into the system. This ejects any remaining water into the ice tray. If you have a dishwasher, turn it on and blow out the line, then shut it off. Follow any additional steps that the manufacturer recommends for winterizing. Our washing machine is handled the same way. We start it up on a warm load while blowing compressed air through the lines, then shut it off. Then we run a drain cycle to get rid of excess water. Pour about a half a gallon of RV antifreeze into the machine and run another drain cycle. This will draw antifreeze through the pump, protecting it from freezing. If your RV is pre-plumbed for a washer, but you don't have one installed, you'll still need to blow out the lines. Open the valves one at a time while the compressor is running and use a pail to catch water as it sprays out. Pour a cup or 2 of antifreeze into each drain to protect the P-traps from freezing. Don't forget the shower drain. Pour about 2 cups of antifreeze into the toilet and flush it down. Then pour 2 more cups into the bowl and leave it there. To protect our water pump from freezing, we're going to pump it dry. We'll turn on our outdoor shower and run the pump for about 15 or 20 seconds. We neither need nor want to run it any longer, since running it dry for too long could damage it. Blow any remaining water out of the outdoor shower using compressed air. To clear water from the fresh tank fill line, turn the valve on and blow it out. With a backflow preventer in line, we'll attach a hose to our black tank flush and blow it out too. To finish up, we'll close the freshwater tank low point drain, close the gray valve, stow our sewer hose for the winter, and leave all the faucets open inside the RV. Now we're good to go and can fly out of town without worrying about our pipes freezing. We bought all of our parts on Amazon, and we'll put links in the video description so you can find them too. Our Viair compressor is a great piece of equipment, so just in time for the holidays, one lucky viewer will win one in our latest RVgeeks Giveaway. On Sunday, December 14th, 2014, at 5 p.m. Pacific Time, one lucky RVgeeks viewer will win a Viair 400p RV automatic portable compressor kit, the same awesome compressor we use, valued at about $250. Visit our website, thervgeeks.com, to enter for a chance to win. Be sure to enter by December 14th, 2014, and don't forget to subscribe so you'll be notified when the winner is announced. If you're viewing this video after that date, we'll put a link to our compressor in the video description so you can purchase one for your RV. If you missed our video about adding air to our tires, you can watch it here or click the link in the video description. And if you enjoy our videos, please be sure to give them a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Best of luck in the contest, and thanks for watching.